Just got parked here at the Loves at Channahon, whatever. Channahon. Yeah, Channahon, Illinois. Just south of I-80 on I-55. Some of you may have been here. Anyway, I've got about 63 miles to go before I get this truck to where I need to go in Valspero or whatever it's called. Anyway, I'm gonna take it there tomorrow morning after I get my 10-hour break. So I'm gonna get up around I'll leave around 5. Well, I'm unloaded. I'm empty. I just gotta drive another 63 miles in the morning because I wasn't gonna be able to make it on my time, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to find a spot between here and I'm trying to remember the name of it. Valspar. What's it called again? Route overview to. There's no PC option on this stupid thing. Supposedly some people know how to do it, but when I look at the off-duty options, there is no PC available. So right now I'm in the middle of doing the post-trip crap. I would PC. I would love to PC the rest of the way there. And I would PC there after here in a little bit, I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to clean the truck up a little bit, relax, and then I'm going to get up. My wife is going to get up in the morning and drive out here. And we did look up Enterprise to see if they had any rentals available to try to save her from driving out here, but she wants to go see the TA in Walcott again and see all that travel. They got all kinds of trinkets and things there at that TA there. We're gonna look for a restaurant to go eat at on the way back, but she's hoping that she can get up. She's gonna get up stupidly early. She just went to bed because she's planning on getting up early, and then she's gonna text me and let me know about when she's gonna be in the area so I can have my crap all packed up. But I don't have that much to pack up. It's more or less I got to put my sleeping bag in the sleeping bag, stuff bag thing that I have. And pretty much I'm just throwing everything up here in the passenger seat, so I'm ready just to throw it off into the car when she gets there. And hopefully this place is designed so we can get the car right next to the truck so I don't have to carry crap a long distance to do it. So I have no idea, but this spot I found is right where the sun, can't wait for that sun to go down past the tree line because it is right in my eyes. But I caught a guy leaving, so I was this truck only goes 65 with cruise, 63 with the foot. They told me that their trucks do 70, 72. So that'll be nice. And I don't know what ELD system they use or any of that, but I'm not too worried about it. But I'm just glad that I'm going to work for a place that should have the PC option again, because they always said that you have to get permission to use PC here. They are totally shooting these. CR England shoots themselves in the foot. I'm about to do a video labeled don't go to CR England, and then tell everybody in that video, like, I'll title it like why you should not go to CR England, and tell everybody my experiences in the 3 months I was here and how stupid it was. And I don't know why, but these last 2 loads I actually ran behind on. I have no idea why. And it took my dispatcher till after 11 o'clock to text me and ask me what my ETA was. I didn't even bother giving an ETA. I didn't even care. Just figured I'd bring these pallets up and drop them off at St. Louis, get them offloaded, and get my butt up here. And when I left that place, I had exactly the same amount of drive time on my clock as I did time on my GPS to get to the place in Best. Trying to remember the name of the place. What is the name of it? Valparaiso. And it's up off of Highway 6. It's on US 6. So it's not very far away. It's just over there by Gary, Indiana. Just a little past it. It's literally right on the other side of the border here. So if I had that PC option, or if I could figure out how to do it, I would do it. But I am definitely going to get me an overdue shower here when I'm done off the live feed. And I might go in here and get some Chester's chicken while I'm at it. And give me a couple of chicken thighs and whatever. And so, but I'm going to have orientation on Friday at 9 a.m. And we'll see how long that is. I get paid $250 for orientation. And he said it could last 4 hours, it could last 8 hours. Depends on how many times he has to get up and deal with other things around the place. Because he said, I don't have a dedicated team like CR England and them. They got a whole team that does orientation and all that. Yeah. Probably just be me and him unless he's got somebody else in there. Good Lord, it is getting muggy inside this truck. I already did the drug test already, did the drive test already. He literally had me leave out of the place, go down, get on the interstate, go down, get off of Corporate Woods Drive and come back up and back into the shop. And I just hope the truck I have doesn't have the missing buttons, because I couldn't figure out how to put the window down because the buttons were missing on the driver's door for both windows. And I was sitting there trying to push down on the thing, on the tabs, on the button innards, and I couldn't get the window to go down because I wanted to do that to go look out the window for, doing my backing back into the spot when I got back. That was pretty much the only backing I had to do for my test. Well, that was not the truck I'm gonna have though. So that was just the truck they used to do things just right there, I guess. I have no idea what truck they're gonna give me. I'll find out on Friday. Yeah, they have a shop. They have 2 buildings. I don't know if you're familiar with Ankeny, but if you go up just past the Walmart in Ankeny off of I lived there and I can't remember the name of the road. If you go right up the road that Walmart's off of and go just up past to the next light past the bank on the corner and turn on to it's like Ellis Drive. No, oh, I can't remember the name of the road either. But I'm going to be driving my van back and forth. I'll be driving my van there on Sunday whenever I gotta leave out, and then I'll be driving my van back so my wife doesn't have to come get me anymore. And from here on out, I'm looking for jobs that are within local that I can park my van wherever I'm working for. So I'm going to try to stick this out as long as possible. I'm going to bust my hump and try to make as much miles as I can and try to get the paychecks high enough that I don't need to leave and go get another job anywhere else. I don't want to do any more job hopping. I'm hoping this works out so I don't have to do any more job hopping. The job hopping sucks. I got spoiled when I was at Alan Ritchie and I didn't have to deal with a lot of stuff. All I had to do was go hop on the truck. Sometimes I was the one driving out, sometimes I wasn't. And we just went over, picked up our trailer, got this little slip of paper that told us what percentage we had on the trailer. We checked out, and then we had to call and get everything turned into Alan Ritchie to tell them what we had for trailer number and percentage. And then we just team drove out to Colorado. And the first 5.5 years I worked there, we team drove all the way out to Las Vegas and back over to Chicago. We went all the way from Des Moines to Las Vegas, all the way through Des Moines to Chicago and back to Des Moines. 3 days, 3 drive shifts apiece. And I had a couple of drive partners that I could make killer time. But we were running so early that we were going home to my apartment before I got with my wife and before my wife was pregnant with my daughter. And we were living at the apartment 5 minutes from the yard. We'd get back at like 5 a.m. at the yard and take my vehicle over to the apartment, play Call of Duty for like 3-4 hours or so, and then go back to the yard, hop in. And sometimes we fucked around so much playing Call of Duty that I couldn't make it all the way to LaSalle, Illinois to the Flying J, to our fuel stop / swap out. And then whoever was driving second would drive up to the Chicago Post Bulk Mill Center and then drive back to Des Moines. Anyway, but I'm gonna have to spend some time tonight cleaning up the truck, corralling stuff together, getting trash thrown away. It's not that bad. It's more of like wiping things down mainly, because most of the stuff, I mean, I gave them 3 months to figure it out, and they couldn't figure it out, and I can't figure it, and I don't know if that was just the Anheuser-Busch account or if that's all of Sierra England, but they're a bunch of cheap bastards. They don't want to pay for nothing. They don't want to pay for rental cars to get out there. The first time I went to Sierra England, they got me a bus ride out there back in 2000, but now it's like they don't want to pay for nothing. They don't want to pay for rental car out there. They tried to, I still don't know if I ever got reimbursed for my rental car and gas out there, because the recruiter told me that he would reimburse me, and I never did quite figure out if I ever did get reimbursed, because I bugged him a few times and he said he was gonna have it taken care of. But these guys did say they would reimburse me for this inverter, $400 and some dollars, 430, 450 bucks or whatever they said I had already paid on it. They're gonna reimburse me, so they say. We'll see for the inverter. And I'm gonna have this sucker back there. They got 2 different locations in Valparaiso though. Valparaiso, I don't even know how you pronounce that, but yeah. See, Valparaiso. Here's how they pronounce it. There's how they spell it. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Valparaiso, I have no idea how you pronounce this crap, man. So, I'm excited though, and I get paid tomorrow. Sierra England has goofy payday of Tuesdays. I don't understand why it's Tuesdays and not Thursday or Friday like most places around the United States. And I'm turning in my keys and my fuel card as soon as I know that they're almost there. Yeah, I will definitely be doing more live feeds. I'm going to try to do some more videos and get my oh crap, I better better put my DVR in and put myself in the sleeper. But tomorrow, after I get home, my wife's hoping that she can get out here early enough that we can get back at a decent time tomorrow, like by 5 or 6 o'clock. And Thursday, the day after tomorrow, no, tomorrow's Tuesday. Wednesday, I plan on going and getting some more lumber and working on the rest of that deck. I'm going to make some railings. I'm going to get some 4x4 posts and a bunch of 2x4s. And I'm trying to decide if I want to build my own benches or just wait and get some deck furniture on there. But I want to design like an enclosed deck with I forget what you call it, but where you have the slatted roof above the deck that'll help trim down on the amount of sunlight that comes down, and have a railing system coming down. I got to rebuild those steps and build a railing system. So I need to get a couple of 2x12s, some 2x4s, some 4x4 posts, some things to attach the 4x4 posts on there. And I gotta kind of figure out how much that's going to cost. And I'm gonna get the deck finished, and then I gotta figure out if I'm gonna stain it or paint it. I haven't had much luck with deck stain. It seems just to peel off worser than that's something my wife says, worser. She doesn't say that it's worse, she says worser. But that'll be one of my projects. I also got to we got a thing down in the basement that I showed in my last live feed at home when I was showing the deck. We got a thing on the basement floor that keeps leaking every so often, and my wife thinks it's happening when it rains, because it doesn't seem to be doing it after we shower or after we run the laundry or anything else. We've been trying to figure out what rhyme or reason this thing has for leaking this past few years. It didn't used to leak. It started to leak just shortly before we moved out, and I tried to sell the house, and then I wasn't able to do it because I was too upside down on it, and just the timing just sucked, and there's a whole bunch of factors that came into play, but I wasn't able to actually sell it. So now I'm trying to do some improvements so that when we do go to sell it, it'll be worth more. So I'm working on the front deck, and then I got to do something with the back deck. But got a lot of little projects and things I want to do, and I got to figure out why my generator isn't wanting to start up. I think once I get it to start up and run, I just think it needs to get started. And then it wasn't low on oil. It had plenty of gas, but now the stupid thing has like this major gas leak, and I gotta figure out where it's leaking from and why, and see if it's something that can be fixed or not. But I use that to run all my stuff off of. And my air compressor, for some reason, all of a sudden doesn't want to work right. So all my crap is starting not to want to work because it sat in the garage for a while. And got to figure out why they're not working now. Because I was hoping to use my air nailer to do that whole deck, and it stopped wanting to work. I was able to get some of those boards done by nails, and then I wound up just using the my impact drill and used it to put in screws, and that seemed to be almost as fast as using the air nailer anyway. But I wasn't pre-drilling anything. I just drilled right through. But I should have probably been pre-drilling, but I didn't. I probably will on this railing system. I'm gonna get out my Kreg stuff and do the Kreg holes and stuff, and attach everything with the Kreg holes and stuff. But there's these things for the 4x4 posts that are like green. They're made out of some sort of vinyl plastic crap that I used for the back deck. Actually, my dad used them. But I've got a couple of them in the garage, but I don't think I have all the pieces to them because they come with the screws that you're supposed to use. A couple of leg bolts and a couple of screws and stuff. But it's designed to put a few screws into the 4x4 post to attach the thing to the 4x4 post, and then you take and set it where you want it, and then there's 4 screws you put right into the deck where you want it. And I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, possibly 8 or 9 4x4 posts, and then however many 4x4 posts I get, I need to get those deals, and then I got to get a bunch of treated lumber 2x4s and maybe some more of those pieces of wood I got for, I gotta get at least 2x12s. I might be able to get by with one, but I should probably get 2x12s to do it. I can kind of figure all this out in my head and visualize it. And I just gotta sit down there when I get home with the pad of paper, kind of draw it out and figure out how many pieces I actually need. And then I gotta go into Menards and figure out just how much it's going to cost for all this stuff and go get it and do it. So I'm an hour and 13 minutes away, 63 miles. And if I can get out of here soon enough, maybe I can beat all the bad traffic. So if I've been in the sleeper for 8 minutes, 8 o'clock, 6 will be 10 hours, so I can take off around just before 6. So if I get up around, there's no reason for me to get up that early because no way my wife was going to be here that soon. But if she was talking about getting up and leaving the house around whenever she gets up. She says she gets up at 2, she'll take off at 2. She gets up at 4, she'll leave at 4 or 6 or whatever. But she's planning on getting up, and she tends to get up because of her lupus and stuff. She tends to wake up early, and so when she gets up, she'll be on her way to come get me, and then we'll go get dinner somewhere and maybe stop at that TA and look around, unless we decide not to stop and just get back to Ankeny and do something there if we get back at a decent time. It just depends on what time she's able to get out here to pick me up. So, but here pretty soon I'm going to go throw my shower bag together. I'm going to see what I got left for clothes, because I didn't bring that many clothes because I knew it was only going to be on the truck for a week. And I threw a bunch of crap in there, and I don't even remember what I threw in there. And we just got to work on wiping down the truck a little bit. I'm not terribly concerned about it. Most of it's not too bad. It's mainly just blowing it out, and hopefully they'll have a broom at the shop where I'm going to, because I don't have any of that stuff on my truck right now. I took about everything I could think of that I didn't need out of the truck. I only brought a couple of my journals. What I really brought that I really didn't need to bring as much of is food. I brought an ass ton of food. I filled up my cooler full of lunch meat and stuff like that, with lunch meat, mayonnaise, stone ground mustard. There's some olives in there. There's several different types of lunch meat and sliced cheese. There's a brick of some sort of, I want to say that it's Gouda cheese, or maybe it's something else. Some sort of smoked Gouda, I think is what it might be. Then I got this box down here on the floor of canned food. And up here by me, there's kind of a mess. There's the bag of peaches. That bag right there. There, let me switch the camera. This is the bag that has peaches in it. And then there's 3 bath bombs in here for my daughter. This is trash. That's going to get thrown away here in a minute. This will all get put away here soon. And most of this stuff is just stuff I'm going to use to clean and get the truck smelling nice. Case of water. I mean, all this stuff is going to take, but it's not even going to take me very long to clean all this stuff up. I just got my cooler. Just got that cooler right there, my wolf box. I got that stuff up there, and there's some bags of chips and whatnot up in there. And just my sleeping bag and my pillows mainly. I don't have that much on here. I really don't. I literally don't have very much on here. I barely, for some reason, I brought a whole bag of safety vests. All I needed was this one, but I brought a whole bag of safety vests and shirts and stuff, and I didn't need to bring them. All I needed was the one. But it is what it is. I'm pretty much ready. I just gotta not forget. I just don't want to forget Mr. Rand McNally and Mr. Phone Holder. So that's all. But I'm fixing to definitely go get a shower. I probably need to clean the truck first, and then go take a shower after I get dirty from blowing the truck out. I'm gonna see if the shop will will help me get this back off the seat, because I bought this and had this put in. I put it in and the quick connect was leaking, and the Sierra England shop in Colton, California had to put a better quick connect thing in because mine was leaking. So I'm gonna tell them I need them to help me with that if they have a shop there. They said they did. The place I stopped to get my peaches, I know this is backwards. That was the place that I stopped at in North Georgia. I had like 45 minutes or 45 miles left of Georgia before I pulled into Tennessee. And Pruitt's Fruit Stand and Fireworks. Oh, it does say Fireworks. I Didn't realize that. My wife was asking me if they shipped fireworks. I didn't realize that. I don't even think I remember seeing fireworks in there. I saw things like raw nut peanuts, and someone's making some noise. Someone's running some bass or something. Where the hell is that coming from? One of these trucks near me has got some sort of noise going. I don't know, but that just kind of came out of nowhere. Anyway, and that is, they have a Facebook page right here, and that is Resaca, Georgia. For anybody that cares, most of you probably don't care, but it was pretty cool. But I was telling the guy that the neon, the black signs with the neon border and lettering, that I saw signs like that all over the state for peaches and stuff. And he goes, oh, well, we only got the 2 stands. We got this one and we got the other one. And I can't remember where he said the other one was. And I told him, well, I had seen some down the road. I tried to stop at one, but I couldn't get the truck in there, so I had to turn around and get back on the interstate. But there's all kinds of places selling peaches down there. A lot of them have black they're black backgrounds with bright neon yellow and bright orange lettering that you can see for miles away, because against the black background they stand out like crazy. And they're all over down there. For those of you that don't go to Georgia at all or much, or have never been there, those signs are everywhere. I'm definitely ready to turn this truck in tomorrow. Get this bad boy all cleaned up. It's really just kind of dusty. The floor is really going to be the biggest thing. I'm not going to they're going to have to come in and detail the floor and do whatever. I've got these Clorox wipes. I'll wipe down as much as I can and blow it out. And if they loan me a broom, I'll sweep it out. And I got to figure out, I have some Goo Gone right here. I got some Goo Gone, and I was trying to use it on this duct tape residue right here, and it wasn't doing anything. So I tried to clean up after myself, and it wouldn't come up. So I don't know. And there's a few other places up around here where I had my antenna, the wires for my antenna running across and stuff, and duct taped them to the top because I couldn't figure out places where I could zip tie. So yeah. But I need to clean this bad boy out a little bit. I'm going to wait and clean that out at home where I can do a better job. But everybody needs one of these on their trucks for a backup. These in those tins. Get them from Walmart because they are cheaper. There's 3 different tins that fit in this. This thing is awesome to have on the truck. That paired with a microwave, an electric skillet, small crock pot, a fridge, and a freezer full of food. for you to cook with a cabinet full of seasonings. That's just how I do it. See if I can get this cord jam packed in here. So, yeah. There, it's in there. The Road Pro to go. Get one on your truck for backup and for emergency kit. There you go. There's one thing packed up. We got peaches. I ate all those quail eggs that were in here. I ate the jalapeno pepper that was in here. Now there's just a bunch of mustard seeds and some onions left. So that's trash. But those quail eggs are good, but good Lord, they want to charge you an arm and a leg for a small jar of some quail eggs. Up around here, they're only like $7-8 for a jar. Where I bought that at that Peach place, it was $12. So I'm kind of curious if they've gone up in price up here as well. Ooh, that's leaking. But yep, I gotta get a shower and change of clothes. Yes. Anybody recognize this shirt? I can't. I think it turned around enough. Here. Prop you up that way. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I know it's backwards. I know the letters are backwards. One of them bonehead trucker shirts. Swing wide, it's a friggin' trailer. I also got the one that says real truck drivers don't wear flip-flops. Shame on the mess. The other one that's the yellow triangle on the back that says swing wide, it's a friggin' trailer. And I'm trying to remember if it's just the 4 shirts or if I have another one. I don't know, I'll figure it out when I get home and I start packing stuff up to go on the other truck. And the nice thing is, he's gonna put a fridge in it. He says there's already CBs in there. So I gotta look around to see what he's already got on there and see what I need to bring. See about where I can put a microwave, stuff like that. See where, if there's already a TV mountain there. Stuff like that. And then I'll go get me another TV to put into that truck. I'll get a bigger one than the one I just gave to my daughter, because that was a small, like 20-inch, I think. I need to get a bigger one, but I also got to get another one of those smaller TVs for my other daughter to keep my daughters from fighting, because my daughter Elena has a TV, and now my other daughter is jealous that that daughter has a TV. in her bedroom and she don't. But Elena knows how to work the TV. Gabby, I don't think knows how to really work the TV or the remote. But we will figure it out. I'm definitely glad I got a spot, because I didn't think I was going to find a spot. I thought I was going to have to go do what I did last night. Last night, I had to park on a side street, and I had to do some little maneuverability like stuff to get flipped around on these streets that was heading back down into a residential area. Kind of scared the bejeebies out of me because I didn't know if I was going to be able to turn around. And I was trying to figure out how in the hell did these other trucks get flipped around and get parked on this street, because I don't see any parking lot like places to get turned around. Finally I got up and I saw that there was a street going off that way, so I got backed up. I backed up and then turned down that road and then backed back down, and oh yeah, what did I do? I got turned around. I flipped it around. I did like a 3-point turn, the version of a 3-point turn in a semi. Got flipped around, got parked, and right after I got parked, the guy in front of me drove away. And I didn't pull up because I didn't want to be in the way of the businesses that had entrances right next door, because they didn't have docks, but they had some garage doors, and I didn't know if they would need space to get in and out of their businesses, so I didn't want to be like blocking their path. So I just left my truck where it was at, stayed there. No one bothered me. Ugh. There's a Sear England bobtail next to me. Missing the mirrors out of both left and right hood mirrors. Look at that. I think the other one's missing too. I can't tell. That one's definitely missing. And is that there? Is there a mirror there? Can't tell. The side mirror's all messed up. This guy's a mess. That is a day cab. That is not a sleeper. So that is a day cab. They got hit. They're missing the mirror on both hood mirrors. This mirror's all fucked up. Let's hope that don't happen to me before I can turn this truck in. But that's pretty much it, folks. I don't really have much else to talk about. I've been rambling about this and that and the other thing. And I'm going to play some games and stuff, and then I'm going to go throw my shower bag together. And then I'm going to come back and work on this, clean up this truck a little bit. And then I'm going to get some sleepy by stuff and lay down, get some sleep, and get my butt over there to Valparaiso, Indiana, and parketh the trucketh and see what I can do with this crapeth. and get home with tomorrow with. We hope if, right? If. Alright guys, thanks for coming by and watching. I'm gonna go do whatever I'm gonna do, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow probably, or maybe the day after. We'll see. We'll see what the day brings tomorrow. Maybe I'll do just a couple of shorts tomorrow. Don't know. Alright guys, later. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Bye.